Hello everyone, my name is Valka, and in this video I want to show want to give you a showcase of my fine character, which is Deadeye, Tornado Shot, level 94. I'm using a build that basically got in day 3 or 4, don't recall. You can see like my power is decent, but like it's a really not so great base. Like I don't have a spine bow, which is the best. Well, anyway, this is an HEADHUNTER build. We're using Viscous Leech, with one Spire Learning, which is here. We're also using this tattoo to get one more projectile. And yeah, pretty much it. I'm gonna show you more. Welcome. I will do some commentary in the map. These maps are very hard. You will die pretty often. I could try to record like, I don't know, 4 times or whatever it takes to show a map that I don't die, but that's gonna be fake, so keep that in mind. Anyway, this character has around 83 quantity and 350 rarity, which is fine for me. Obviously, as I get a better gear, I will try to push those numbers higher, switch to Pathfinder and stuff, get some forbiddance for Tailwind and so on. But this filter is very strict, so you are not going to see me looting a lot. This is a 8 mod corrupted map with Gilded Scarabs. In case you don't know what scarabs I'm using, it's just the usual divination, reliquary for uniques, ambush for boxes, and I use Gilded Cartographer to get 50% more maps. I can make a video about the strategy if you guys want. Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna show you the map. How do I run it? This map, so I'm torn between running Perma Delirious because I don't have a Headhunter, and basically the Delirium never leaves the map, so every monster is, you know, kind of hard. Either way, this build is very fast. I think it has a very good damaging balance and MF, which is a thing I really wanted. I don't want to have like, I don't know, 100 quantity and I don't know, 600 more, probably 700 if you get the tattoos of rarity. This build is not optimized at all. My tree is like very all over the place. If you have a Headhunter, you can make this build like way better. So, but I wanted to show you the Hunter because as everyone knows, like Hunter is very expensive this league. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, as you can see, I got tapped. That's very common. But overall, like the build is kind of has a decent survivability. We have Petrified Blood, we have Grace, Punitive Elements. Our resistance are Asmos Cap. Basically, my ventures are terrible, so yeah. I want to show you my gear at the end of the video so I can tell you like a price, so to say. You can get an idea. Yeah, let's finish the map and then we'll go over my gear and specifics and whatnot. One thing is very important, I think I mentioned previously, you need a really good filter. This filter that I'm using right now, I won't put it in the description, it's a very hardcore filter. I don't see like valors, regrets, silver coins from the mechanic. I don't see anything like that. I just see like stacks of stuff, and the small thing I can see is basically chaos, right? And some divination cards and whatnot. So it's basically a filter that it's made to improve your maps per hour, so you get better chances and whatnot to get better stuff, the goodies, right? I was supposed to go and kill the boss first, so I get the altars, but I see at some point like it's kind of annoying to do. The way I do it is I just go straight to the boss. And I open the boxes on the way, so I don't forget to open them later. And then kill the boss and that's it. The map has 2 monsters though. And we're done. This map took more than intended. Probably ideally you wanna have 3.5 minutes or 4 minutes. This took like probably 5. So guys, I'm gonna show you the gear, the tree. I don't wanna make this video very long. you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna show you the gear. This is my bow. I got this on day 3. It's not anything special. Basically, you wanna buy a bow like this, just find like a T2 or T1 fracture on any bow that has a decent base. Like this base is like a spine bow but worse. But I got like decent. I spammed some essences and I got a T2. I said okay because it came from with a T2 critical chance. I just crafted attack speed and that's it. The Ventors are, I don't know how much I spent on this, but this is not how you price a Ventor, by the way. But just for the sake of it, like two divines, you can. I think I paid something like that. Let me see. It depends on because here you're just looking for the resistance on the general, right? It's not lighting. Lighting is more important than fire and cold. But yeah. So basically you have these boots. I choose to buy this with regeneration implicit. We're moving all the time, so we keep a really nice rage. You know, rage management is better, although we're not managing, but yeah, our uptime is decent. Viscous is just strength and cold resistance. Rampage is very good in maps, can be a little laggy. Gauntlets, just whatever, doesn't cost anything. 20-30 chaos. This helmet cost me the most in the build, I would say. I just bought the base. I was like, looks very terrible. But basically you have to find a base that has the enchant. Hopefully a dex base. And then you just like spam essences. I think I spammed life essences here. Or let me see. I don't even know what I spam here, but you can spam like chaos rest essences or life essences. No, I think I use fossils here. I use life pristine fossils to get life and also regen. And yeah, the top part is most of the time reduce mana cost of attacks, mana reservation, pretty simple. This amulet costs me 1 divine, probably costs more. But basically you want to find an amulet that has 20% quantity. You can also use a redeemer amulet with great reservation or whatever, and also slap it with shaper quantity, but you have to get a 10% quantity. That's the whole point. Or alternatively you can just buy let me show you. You can just buy you got a trade and you can find a talisman that has quantity in implicit. Quantity, right? We go over here, we put 10, no, let's say has life. I don't know, I never done this search, but I know that you can do it. So anyway, you can find amulets like this has life, some call to attacks. Maybe you can get some, they had leech mana, which can save you a point. This is very decent as well. Yeah, pretty much it has like life, regen, cost 1 divine. It's been some days without buying, so probably you can get lower than that. But yeah guys, just wanted to show you so you can get attribute as well. It's also a cheap way, good tip in early league. The chest is the usual, probably cost like 2 divines, 3 divines, you can divine it, link yourself. Yeah, pretty much it. I'm gonna post the buff in the description below. So the gems, like the only gem I have that is expensive is Awakened, damage with elemental attacks, which doesn't really matter because I have a rejects that doesn't have LE reflect and physical reflex because I can be bothered to unsocket the frenzy, or I don't even need it, but I just have power charge on crit here. If you wanna spend your money and stuff on this, you can get Flame Dash away and put elemental damage with attacks here, but you will have to get a full conversion, and you can do that if you put the points here and you put the node here. I'm level 94, so you can do it like with a few levels. And you can remove this if you like. This is 10% more DPS, 3% average per point. Yeah. This is the tree I'm using. This is very all over the place, as I said before. When you want to focus into getting your Dreaded hub with lower resistance. This is terrible. Like you don't try to not get like 90. Okay, 19. Sorry. Well, so people use here the Warrior's Tale, the new gem that boosts the tattoos, basically double the power of the tattoos in range. But when you do that, you have to put 3 points here and 3 points here. Magic Find is a very tight, it's very tight on points. So in this case, I prefer to use a large thread of hope. You can grab this and this, and you can use 6 points to get like I don't know, more life here, some more life over here that I don't have. So yeah, pretty much it. Pretty much that. You can grab this point, this. You can also use a massive thread of hope over here if you like, and that allows you to grab this point without needing to path over here. You can grab a couple of points. You can grab this as well with that massive thread of hope, and you don't have to run this. I like to go here because this mastery is very underrated for mapping, because altars usually give the monsters so much resistance, like 90, 80, I don't know. Basically you make that at minus 80%, right? Because it treats the enemy inverted, and then when you invert your resistance, the penetration applies and it's even lower. And also, yeah, this is very scuffed, as I said. Like these 2 points shouldn't be here, should not be here, because you can craft critical chance and attributes here, right? So this is 2 free points that you can have. I have the spell learning over here, the power charge, because yeah, it's just 1 point. And the watcher I choose to use here is life recovery rate. This is not like anything out of this world. It's just to get the rage management better. This is the usual. I went for projectile speed instead of repeater. Repeater is attack speed and stuff, but for tornado shot, depending on the map, projectile speed is really good, because the faster you travel, the faster the secondary projectile explode and deal damage, and also the more projectile speed, your projectiles get more travel distance faster, so you kill more off-screen monsters, which is, you know, very nice, safe. This tree can be improved like way a lot. Like you can have like elegant overs here with Caspiro, whatever, 80 quantity, and you can tattoo everything. Like, you can do any tattoo you want. You can get Kybraces over here, or you can get like projectile speed, which gives you damage and quality of life because of this mastery. You can get flat damage if you like.
Wait, you don't get all 3 of them.
Yeah, pretty much it. This is conduit. Possible escape, just bought it like for 1 divine or something. Like the first days, it doesn't have anything special. It costs 90 chaos. You get like endurance charges for mapping is pretty decent. It's a more deterministic way to get the
all 3. Wiki makes it sound you only get 1.
charges basically, right? You don't depend on frenzy and whatever. Actually, if you do this, you can drop this whole thing and just run dash over here instead of flame dash, and you can have an aura setup here like rat or haste or anything you like, because if you have 4 points, I believe you can make it cost 0. I'm not really sure, or maybe they may take, I'm not really sure about that one. So yeah, so this is our character. Resistance are, yeah, pretty much you just have to tap this, or just, yeah, all the time. You can use it here. I choose to have shift, so it's easier for me like to press the potion all the time. Okay, so racing is terrible. Eventually, if you get a Headhunter, you can switch like a Diamond Flask, because you can cap yourself with the buffs and get Progenesis is really important. If you get a better bow, you can actually you can go Pathfinder and get around 60 or 70% flash effect for general and over 100 for magic flash, which is pretty good for mapping. And obviously you probably will need Tailwind Forbidden Jewels, they're very expensive. Yeah, pretty much that. I think that LA bows are very nice for quality of life and speed and budget and whatever. So yeah guys, I hope you like this video. I don't think there's much to say. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any questions, suggestions, and I will answer them all. As usual, once I get a Headhunter, probably will modify the build, and show you the results. By the way, I haven't gotten a Apothecary in probably
Back in the day, you press ball
70
haste, it
maps
lasts
or
for
70,
so long
70
that,
maps or something. Not sure, but yeah.
The first among
But
equals,
like,
I think, is what
anyways,
it's called.
see you around. Good luck.